in this module, I'll be teaching you how to do keyword research for your e-commerce store. Keyword research for e-commerce store. Now, yeah, in this keyword research is like looking for phrases or sentences that you will put on your pages, that you optimize your page for, so that search engines or AI bots can understand what that page is about. For example, I can be optimizing a page for um bread, for bread. That word, I'll use it on several places on the website that will make Google and other search engines understand that this page is about bread. Oh. Okay, something like that. Now let's move on. Now let's look at now during the optimization of these pages, we have to look for these keywords. How do we now look for the keyword, the right one to optimize our page for? We have to use the right one for us to get the most impact for our SEO, to get the most impact. Now, how do we look for this keyword? Now, there are tools that we use. Now, we can use Google search trends. There are Google trends. I'll list all of them in the description below. You can use Google Keyword Planner. Now, this is very, very effective if you are already running Google Ads. Now, it is already very effective if you are running Google Ads. It will show you the right data to use. Then Uber Suggest. These are paid tools. I'm calling it paid tools. Now, the Uber Suggest is what I'll be using for this course. Reason being that that's the cheapest option that you can leverage. As an e-commerce, you're not running an agency and you're not a freelancer, an SEO freelancer. You're just doing e-commerce. You're just doing e-commerce SEO for your for your e-commerce store. So I'm assuming that you don't want to pay expense. So I'll be using Uber Suggest, so that it is just $12 per month or $120 for a lifetime usage. There's $200 usable. $12 is okay. Then there's another one which is Href and SEMrush. They're about 120 for the list plan. It's about $120. So I advise to use the Uber Suggest. But all of them, they work similar. But Href is more comprehensive. Now let's start. Now, if I want to, for example, what I'll be starting with is looking for keywords for a particular page before we progress to a larger scale for your blog, for your home website. We'll do that in the next course. But for this particular video, I'm sure you have to look for keywords for a particular product. For example, the product I'm selling on this page, on the product, I want to optimize the product page on my website. Now, the product is affordable electric kettle. Let's assume it's affordable electric kettle. I'm selling affordable electric kettle. We use two examples. Now, for the product, I'll type it into Google, and while I'm even typing it, I'll be seeing some words. Those are keywords as well. I'll take note of them. And when I make a search, just like this search I've made, you will see that there are results. Now, I'll take note of this affordable electric kettle is a keyword. Your keyword is going to be in the URL. So people use it in their URL. Very, very important. Now, this is as well a keyword. Now, this as well is a keyword. Now, we'll plug it into our keyword research tool to understand the data behind this keyword, so know the right keyword to pick for this page. So I picked three keywords. I picked affordable electric kettle, which was the name of the product I'm trying to optimize for. Collapsible electric kettle, foldable electric kettle. Now, this was the number one, why I picked it. This was number two. So let's see what's data we receive. Now you can see that there are other options that are given to us. There are 291 autocomplete. Now, for example, when we're searching in Google, you will see that some words are coming out, some bits of words. So that's what this autocomplete is. We'll look at it very soon. Now let's go over to now let's look at this autocomplete. Let's look at the keyword that we get here. You can see that affordable electric kettle 120, 270 searches every single month. Look at collapsible electric kettle 170 searches every single month with low search difficulty. Now this is volume, the number of searches they get for every month, cost per click. Now the amount of money people are willing to pay to rank on number one for Google Ads, for this keyword, Google search ads, and page difficulty. Now these are very important because we're optimizing this page for product page. These two metrics are very important. So we have to take note of them. The higher they are, the more profitable that keyword will be. Now, SEO difficulty is telling us how difficult it will be for our website to rank on that for that particular keyword. Now, there are 170 searches. So what are the things we'll be looking at? We'll be looking at these four metrics. Now, how easy it is for us to rank, how profitable this keyword is, and number of people searching for it every single month. Now you can see that 170. So I'll pick this, I'll pick this, I'll pick this. Reason being that I will not pick this, I will not pick electric kits. No, that one is too broad. That is not for the product we're looking for. But I'll pick foldable K2 electric. These are the keywords I'll pick. Why did I pick them? Because there's low search difficulty and I will use them on my page. Now, something I should bring your mind to is questions. Now, there are questions. Now, what are these questions? These are questions I'll put on these are likely questions I'll put on my on these are likely questions I'll put on on the frequently asked question on my product page. We'll talk about product page optimization later on. So we'll look at types of electric K2. I'll put this there. What is the smallest electric K2? It will be there. Collapsible electric, I'll put a couple of reviews and a couple of that. So these are how much is foldable electric K2. Yes, don't mind the zero searches. People are still searching for it. These data are usually lower than what we actually expect. So these are, can an electric K2 exclude? Very good question. And I'll put it there and I'll answer it. So it will bring visitors to my page. Now let's look at something overview. The keyword overview, very important. Now you can see that there are 170 searches for this keyword. 170 searches. We're focusing on Nigeria. Search difficulty and um yeah, is transactional. This is transaction. Transaction tells you that primary intent is users aim to complete users aim to complete direct action, which is purchase. They are willing to purchase. They want to buy. So keywords. So whatever the keywords that will be on our product pages and our and our and on our category pages most likely will always be transactional keywords. Therefore, our category pages can sometimes be navigational. So there you see suggestions. What is the best small K tools? Yeah. So these are keywords that for example, this best small, this will be, I'll use this kind of questions on my frequently asked questions. How much an electric kettle, and these are these. And let's look at the content ideas. You see that product pages, all these things are product pages. A product page. So this will tell you what kind of page should I create for this keyword, for this particular keyword. What kind of page should I create for this particular keyword? Now, this is for another product. Another product. For example, you want to optimize your page for you have a product that is selling big X instant trunk combo. Now, you can see here, you can see the results here. Most of the results here are really just front pages. They're just front pages, nothing serious. Now let's look at if we can get other keywords to support this keyword. That is semantic related keywords, secondary keywords. That's what we call them, secondary keywords. Now I've typed it into my search box, set my language and Nigeria, and I hit search. Now this is the result I'm getting. Now from this result, I can see that this is getting 10 searches, 10 searches. Um, no difficulty here actually. Now let's look at these. Now let's see if we can get other keywords that are better potentials. But I can't get any. I can't get any. Now I won't be using any other keyword here. Reason being because these other keywords they are somewhat irrelevant. They are not related to this keyword. If you can look at the search results below, and you see that they are talking about hair. This one is talking about hair. You can make a search and you see that it's hair. You can see that they are all about hair. So we are not going to use. We'll just use a singular this keyword alone in our result. Let's see if we can see questions that we can use. Questions to use. How much is these are not related as well. So let's move on to keyword overview. Let's see what else. Yeah, the data that we know as well. Transactional is a transactional keyword. Like I said, transactional keywords are very, very important. What research volume recently became popular and it was having over 40 searches. It was having over 40 searches in a month. So let's move on to big X active. These are not necessary. So that's it for optimizing, getting keywords for a particular product page.